everybody, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy 15. Before I even start, I'd like to note that it's 7:30 for me in the morning, so I am not fully awake, and I am being quiet today because if I wake up my mother in the other room, I am dead. So, if my voice, which I know is already kind of hard to hear at times, just from watching past streams, if it's really hard to hear, I apologize, but I'd rather not wake her up, and I am in no state to, speak loudly right now.
And hey, luckily I'm here to give you some of my own commentary to keep you all sane. And with us.
Just drop my headphones. Can you tell? Yeah, I'm doing this early because I need to get out, because I want to get it done now because it's in my head.
Yeah, that's always fair.
What were we doing again? What were we doing again,
Final Fantasy 15.
Well, it's us. Y'all want to fix it out now?
Sid.
Yep.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
Just what Taco ordered. Got that pretty quickly.
Not much of a job.
You okay
You
there?
went easy on us. Let's deliver this as a show of thanks.
Unfortunately, a side effect of waking up early, I have a lot of foam in my mouth in the mornings, which is not fun, shall we say?
We're both just really sick right now, aren't we?
No, this is just how I am in the morning.
Yeah, well, anywho, I appreciate your help.
Oh, I have
Here's a little
allergies.
care package. Should make for good eating.
I'll be right back. Keep our viewers busy.
I will attempt. Hmm. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I sometimes keep forgetting things I was gonna say, and then they sort of just fade away into dust. And then I'm sad. Now I'm here, and then I can figure out the. Ugh. Let's see. Great, why do I always have nothing to say? Right. Okay. So, I think on the topic of stuff I've been doing cross tag battles still treating me well, albeit still in the worst way possible. Always the occasional thing of just it deciding to be not the greatest. For example, the DLC mess, especially the new patch drop, has been quite possibly the most out of this world experience. In both a good and terrible way. I mean this wholeheartedly, folks. It is really, really out of it. To the point where I can't even figure out what the fuck is going on anymore. Damage levels are high. Suffering is at an all-time maximum. I don't even know where we are anymore. And I think some people are underestimating. And I don't know if anyone is underestimating the speed and unpredictability of Naoto Kurogane. So that's what I'm thinking. I could be very wrong. Now Naoto Kurogane over there is like bad, terrible, predictable. But he just does not seem that way. But that is for later. I think right about now, I'm just waiting for any other wave of DLC to finally come into the fray, because there's no way, hey, that we're not getting anything else. I'd love some more stuff, because, good lord. Just soon, please, so my suffering can end. I can only play Seth, Ethan Hart so much. That's my suffering wrapped up into one box. How's your suffering treating you all? Alright. I can hear the sound of a return.
I'm back.
Welcome back. The thing you missed is that I decided to go on a small amount of a rant.
Good. I forgot about the little gift my asthma always gets me every morning. I forgot that it happened temporarily. Oh boy, it's in nighttime.
Hey, boys.
As long as it's not a...
Nope, that's another one. The stuff I want y'all to collect.
Yeah, by the way, I'll be sending you something over Discord that is interesting.
I see.
So he's creating a new dish.
Nighttime outside. What now? Oh no, just looking at the tide. You know what the worst part is, Draven? Draven?
I kinda like that.
And that was actually an image I was tempted to use for Lila's at one point.
I mean, hey, does look pretty cool.
That's what he says, anyway.
Although
Cool.
it
I know what he's
does
cooking up.
throw out.
Do this hunt and find out.
What?
If at the possibility we do a Ruby event again, I think maybe we could use this.
Probably.
Would be interesting.
I'm guessing you're watching a broadcast, right?
Eh?
I'm guessing you're watching.
I am.
Okay. Oh, I just hope there aren't any iron giants come out to eat me.
There should be.
Shouldn't
At
be.
least probably should be.
Shouldn't be. You say that, but I'm the one who's played this game before.
These are the targets, right?
Let's take him down.
I can't even see them.
No room for error.
I have to fight these things in the air. Lovely.
And while you do that, I'll go back on my very fun escapades of suffering.
Get it back before it spoils.
By that I mean it's time for more cross tag. Still waiting for that next wave of DLC to show up. That's the first. Yeah, the first beginning wave of this new DLC.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Alright.
Oh, so viewer, so Draven,
Go on.
remember how we mentioned that we were gonna get Monster Hunter World to play together once we both got, like, a job this summer?
Or at least money.
Well, I need to get a job for this. Which, essentially...
Really?
Well, yeah, my mother won't let me use my chore chart money because that's for school. And I mean, the minimum wage in Seattle is 15 per hour. I'm not joking on that.
Good.
Something I...
You mean?
Yep. In the meantime, this here will put some meat on your bones.
I'm not. Draven, did you hear what I just said?
I did.
You're not. You're not making. You're not like saying anything. So I'm confused.
Sure.
Don't really have proper words, I guess. To say.
But yeah, so 15 hour, which is really good for me, because that means I can get actual money. So I'll be looking for a job near you, probably in just a Safeway. So Draven, here's a question.
Go on.
Seems to me Taka could do his.
Once we've gotten a fair way into our own personal exploration of Monster Hunter World, do you want to do a stream version of it?
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
However, I think before that, I think we should at least get to rank 2 or 3 on our own personal file, or how, I don't actually know how high the Draven, can you look up how high the ranks go for Monster Hunter World, like the quests?
Take his chef's knife and doink.
He's no doubt aware of.
Draven?
Oh, I'm looking it up now.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Would be quite the carve-out.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they did after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
So Sid's the prompter of the group, huh? It's funny, but Sid is kind of the prompter of the group.
The maximum possible rank is 999. Though that's at least the hunter rank.
Okay, what about mission rank?
Apparently it's not getting that. I guess the hunter rank just applies to the quest rank.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see. IGN HR15 this is the max merchant until the story is completed. HR requesting scales 29, 49. Okay, so Draven, I looked around and it turned, and so no one has been able to figure out the max in Monster Hunter World, but you have to be hunter rank 15 to complete the story, and then you get, once you rank 29, 49, and 100, you have to do quests to unlock to get any higher of a rank. So maybe we... And we'll figure out as we go along. Once we both think we're at a good point to try a stream, we'll do it. How's that sound? Draven?
Yeah. I'd say that'll work.
Although here's a question. Do we want to keep with the weapons we are using in our main file or different ones?
Probably the same weapons, so weapons, at least until we feel experimenty.
So for me that'd be charge blade, gun lance, and bow, and for you that'd be
Bow, longsword, and
There to the north.
switch axe.
Just a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
For fun reasons.
No, I can see why. Okay, one second. Let me get this quest out of the way, and then we can keep talking more about that world.
What you got there?
Huzzah!
It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
And where do we get these parts?
Down over that way among the discarded scraps. Pick up whatever looks useful and bring them to me.
So, should we talk about why we want those specific,
I don't know.
Okay, well...
There's a surprising amount of use.
Well, how about we do that just so people know why we picked those? And, I mean, it gives us something to talk about.
True. No. I mean,
We've been on the move all night. Perhaps we should find a place to rest nearby.
mine is just a simple reason.
I'll take the wheel from here.
Yeah?
So be it.
It's like a weapon that feels like it can hit hard, and I like options with said weapon.
Which one are you talking about?
Technically all of them.
How about you explain each of them so we can you know spend a bit more time on this so we can actually you know.
Well,
A new day breaks. I'll take it from here.
Morning already.
They will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think?
well, let's see. I think the longsword was just mainly looked just flashy enough.
Indeed. Only a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
It looked just flashy enough that I could just enjoy it with pure and utter happiness. And also,
Knocked. You could use a break.
I think just
How did you
fast
take over?
enough. That's enough that I could enjoy the rest
I'm
of it.
still good.
Don't be stubborn.
Rest of it. I think it's just a
Hand it
speed
over.
thing. It's slow, but it has enough speed to where I can enjoy it. The bow, same thing. Same thing, but it also incorporates what I love about range. It just works out in the end.
And the switch axe?
Rad as shit. Pure radness. So yeah, rad.
Well, for me, I want the charge blade. I like the charge blade because one, it has pure unadulterated power, like extreme power. But when it's not, it has some nice defensive properties, which I like. It has good offense and defense.
Which is always good.
I've said the bow because, well, honestly, I wanted a long-range weapon, and I don't like either of the bow guns that much. The bow guns are kind of meh, if I'm being honest. And the gun lance, well, I actually have used the gun lance before in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate once, and I liked using it. And it's nice and defensive, but also good, but also offensive. So like,
Magitech engine. It's close.
oh boy. I like it for
that.
so yeah, I picked both the charge blade and the gun lance for a mix of some defense if I need it, along with some nice offense. It especially helps because you don't have very many defense with your weapons. I would be the tank. Correct?
Yeah, probably. Attack options will be left to you. Which, good, you get to be the one taking the hits to the face this time around.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think I took the most hits out of all the things we've done when it comes to playing games together.
What games have we played together?
Closers.
Fair.
None the worse for that.
You're not wrong. You did play Luna.
Yep.
Draven, help me think of a topic to talk about.
I'm trying to think here, but also at the same time trying not to die.
Why are you playing a game where you're supposed to be helping me with the stream?
Because I like a challenge. Anyway, let's see. Actually, here's the real question.
This must be the
That's the actual monsters of Monster Hunter World.
for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
I haven't actually looked at any of them. I know a few, but not that many.
Across the land, summer blossoms from Tenebrae can be
That's gonna be a real terrifying one then.
Yeah, we meet again. You sticking around these parts for a spell? We could use your help with some dog tags.
That's like, no, seriously, that's really terrifying.
What is?
Just the unknown factor.
We'll be fine.
Just by you saying that, I am expecting to hear Here, just while we're playing the game, screams of utter panic. I am expected to hear those noises, and if I hear them, I'm gonna remember this exact scene of you saying, "We'll be just fine."
Look, at some point I'm gonna scream in terror because I know about the Rathians, and Rathians are terrifying. Because Rathians are giant wyverns.
Well,
And I still have bad memories of the Lycacross.
sounds absolutely ecstatic.
It's a giant water monster. Well, it's more like a plesiosaur that can use lightning. An armored plesiosaur.
Tread lightly.
Well, at least it won't be too terrifying.
Oh no, I bet there's monsters much more terrifying than those two in this game.
Let's just hope it doesn't get to that point. I would rather not deal with I'd rather not deal with us both running away, hey, with the secret Joestar technique.
That would be awkward.
I mean, it'll definitely be awkward, but it would make sense, because if we're both running in terror, that means we're both fucked.
Yeah, or we just don't know what we're doing.
To be fair, when do we know what we're doing? Let me be honest about it.
Fair. What is this damn thing doing?
Let's be honest with each other. When do we know what we're doing?
You have a point.
No cause for concern.
Don't die on me.
Let nothing stand in your way. You've got my back.
Well, I mean, since we're at, we can talk about the other monsters of Monster Hunter World. The other weapons, sorry.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
Where is the name of this one?
Never miss.
That was a close one.
Too close for comfort. I'm comfortable just being alive.
Well, how about we
Let's
start?
see.
How about we start with the basic one? The sword and shield. Why aren't either of us trying it out?
I believe the best word for it is yawn.
Yeah, it's the only real interesting thing is that apparently you can share your items with with everyone in the party if you get strong enough. It's a really bland weapon. I mean, yeah, you can use items even while it's unsheathed, unlike every other weapon in the game, where you have to sheath your weapon before you can use your items. But that's not really that much of a boon.
Yeah, not really much of a plus to. Not really much of a plus to a list of minuses that are all This is not fun. Why are you making me do this? What did I do to you, Jerry?
I mean, I'd much rather have the charge axe, which is stronger and also has better options.
Look, look.
Crap! I'm caught in some sort of.
I like a weapon that basically will tell me that I fucked up.
Yeah, this one is just like, it just seems boring.
Look, at least if I fuck up, at least I tried to look cool fucking up. At least when you almost look cool fucking up, at least it's better.
Yeah, the sword and shield is just really boring. So what's the next weapon on the list? Well, why didn't we pick the greatsword?
The greatsword and hate sword, in both of our opinions, is technically on the same level of boring.
I mean, for me, it's more. Yes, it has lots of damage, but it's kind of. Shall we? Its damage is too inconsistent, especially for someone like me who doesn't like having to, who doesn't like if he misses he's screwed, which I know I tend to do a lot. I mean, we saw a video on it, and the greatsword is really awkward.
Yeah. So. So we kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah, we decided to go... I had to go with just other weapons that seemed more up our alley.
Yeah. While we're on it, why didn't we pick the light bow gun?
I think the best way to put it is, you call that thing a gun?
Yeah. It's. I mean, if we're gonna do stasis rounds, if we're gonna do something with stasis, I at least like to have, you know, good damage.
I'd like to have mobility.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris.
Mobility is something I'd always enjoy.
Yeah.
The rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Okay, so what about...
Head for the royal tomb. The marshal awaits.
What about the heavy bow gun?
Too big and lumbering.
Yeah, if it's range, why do you have to be so slow?
I know that thing is the heaviest thing this side of... Another thing is probably the heaviest thing in the whole fucking game, but, yeah, not fun, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun at all.
And I mean, if we're getting our rear ends kicked, we at least want to have fun doing it. Okay, what's next? Oh! Here's a good one. Why not the hammer?
It's not an axe, that's the problem. At least for me.
For me, it's so slow.
What are you after this time?
Yeah, the slowness is a problem too, but I also have a thing of like, you don't give it a...
Come again.
He didn't even attempt to give it a... He didn't even attempt to make it all that cool or rad. And that just seems limp.
It's a big lumber. It's a hunk of metal on a stick. It's boring.
Yeah, that sucks.
Let's see. Oh, hunting horn.
Ah, yes. We don't really need support since it's just us two, so yeah. However, we'll give points to it since it's literally the mystical bagpipes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Thou hast had nothing.
Oh, insect glaive.
Bugs.
Mm.
Do you like bugs?
I mean, I was actually interested in it, but it's a little too lacking in defenses, and I'm not good at evading.
Yeah, you seem to prefer to tank the hit, which is something I'm impressed by.
Is that an insult?
I never expected you to be a take the hit kind of person.
And they just have to, I'm just bad at dodging.
I mean, there's that, but it's just strange. You never really have seemed, you don't seem like the take the hit kind of person in general. But hey, it could always be surprising. I like the ability to dodge.
What's next? Oh. Normal lance.
It's basically the same thing, but the problem is, it doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, I just found the gun lance cooler.
It's a gun in a lance. That is where it's at, my dude.
Says the guy didn't like it.
It's beautifully perfect.
Draven, help me, or I can't think of the other weapons.
Let's see. Cover the longsword, the sword and shield, the lance, the hammer, the great sword. Was there like a dragon blade?
No, I don't think so.
Hold on.
Ah!
Oh, dual blades. Too fast.
Too squishy.
Too fast. Too squishy. Everything sucks.
Well,
Sucks.
not everything, but a good bit does.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
And well, that's it actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we covered everything.
How did we end up remembering all of them?
Safety first, everybody.
Let's not get ourselves away.
Don't ask me. I'm not the resident expert here. I'm figuring out why we suddenly have good memory for once.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
All I'm surprised by is that I haven't have a fucking ASMR Oni in my Chaldea now. It's concerning.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Look, even I didn't expect it, and even I don't know how to feel about it.
Wonder what drew him to the royal tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find
She's just
out.
here, watching me.
I'm pissed off you got shooting.
I'm terrified that I have Shuten. And also worried because that means I don't know if my luck is going to turn up for... I really worry about my luck because I don't know if it's going to turn up for Raiko. I worry about that because I actually did want Raiko. But I think having both of the Onis just decreases my chances.
Okay, what else can we talk about?
Death, taxes.
Marshal. At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Tell me what I'm here for.
The power of kings passed from the
Really
old
is
to
a
the
good
new
question though. What the hell do we talk about?
One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebears' power is your birthright.
I mean, I could talk about how I'm going through the ultimate suffering grind that is the Rashomon event.
Now is not the
I mean,
time
it's
to
not
question
terrible. It's just the fact of
sworn to protect his
okay.
people.
What I'm dealing with mainly is not a problem per se, but what I'm dealing with is what I like to
How
call
long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the
trying
role of protector.
to get
Entrusted it to me. Then why didn't
at a trying to get just basically enough of the event currency so I can buy enough assassin monuments and to actually, you know, fully ascend Shuten.
Draven, you realize Noctis is breaking down now, right?
He wants you to remember him as the king.
What?
In what time you had left, he wanted
This
to be your
is why you look at the stream.
He always had faith in you.
Well,
When
forgive
the time
me.
came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess you left me no choice.
This goes with you, Your Majesty.
And now it's time for this bullshit. Because now...
Noctis
That's not the only power you're
has the royal arms.
There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb. There's another location only a few. I've enlisted the help of the others. They comb the land.
The royal arms. Solving your problems?
Where's the
Or...
one you mentioned?
yeah.
Actually, lower your health over time. Now let's look at Core. Look at Draven. Look at Core for a second. Do you notice some? Yeah.
That's a high level.
Yep. We know there to be a crypt.
And he has a katana too. Now, in this big old world, there are actually quite a few. What's this?
Different.
Now
Different
in this big old world, the royal arms are all over the place. However, I do remember the location of 1 or 2, but I will be using a guide to check them all because I want to get them all of them ASAP.
Always good to have them.
Less.
Also, there is actually something I did want to talk to you about.
More for story reasons, though. Yes.
Right. I was talking to a friend about Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I have to say, after looking over the characters, I am a lot more interested than I thought I'd be.
Yeah, I took a quick glance at the characters too, and now I kind of want to go switch.
Battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin.
It's not really to the point where I want to get it immediately or anything like that, but I do at least want to keep an eye on it because it does seem interesting. It's definitely different, and also there's something I find quite possibly interesting is that apparently from what I've heard, there is a lot more same-sex options.
Ooh.
Yep. And I do mean a lot. But, like, for example, I think there's a few on the... Like, out of all of the characters, you have a more likely chance... You have a harder time figuring out who's not one of the gay options, and who is actually a part of the gay options. It's very interesting. I'll have to send you the character list.
I've seen it. So here's the question. Which house are you gonna side with?
I'm more with the Blue Lions.
I'm personally actually with the Golden Deer.
Funny. Honey, a friend of mine is leaning towards the Black Eagles.
Which one is that?
The one with the Blackie. The friend, or who are the Black Eagles?
The friend.
Just some random... It's the friend I was talking about out 3 houses with.
Is it Moni?
No, remember, they're still just getting into Fire Emblem.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
They are having fun though, I can confirm. And they're also going through what I liked. Going through the ever same issue with Fire Emblem Fates and also Awakening.
You know, I've always questioned this, but why don't we just steal one of these ships and run off into the Empire? Like, why don't we steal this ship?
Well, I don't think any of them know how to fly.
Yeah, I can confirm the Prompto does.
Well, he may know, but the problem is, not only are they under-equipped to basically rush an Empire's army, like, look, think about it. Noctis is still a kid.
He's 20.
Well,
oh boy,
okay,
bombs.
Okay, he's still not ready for a full-on engagement with an army and a king.
The king isn't actually that much of a problem. The king's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but still, you kind of don't want to rush into an army. Like an idiot. That makes sense?
Yeah, I guess.
Ain't really the smartest idea to run face first into an army only to get your ass kicked.
I guess.
Well, no one hit the
Should be good practice.
Not the funnest experience. Can't confirm.
Rush 'em! Counter! Gotta love it!
That's pretty awesome.
Ignis, don't be late. You're on fire today. Vampires everywhere. See your opponents for what they are. They just obey the strategy.
Doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
Do.
That wasn't a bad effort, Prompto.
Whoa! I just got praised by the immortal.
Don't take that as a lead to slack off. You're only as good as your last battle.
Yes, sir. I'll keep at it, sir.
So, why the Blue Lions?
I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I mean, for one, it's the fact that most of the characters I've actually had a liking towards are on there, but I think I also...
I will admit, I only actually look at the leaders, not all of them yet. I haven't actually found. I haven't actually found a site where I can find other characters yet.
Separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs.
Do.
To the power they hold.
Here.
You'll need it.
Thanks.
What will you do?
I'll look at it after the stream.
Surprisingly, you actually picked
Focus on your own task.
did not. You actually did pick a not too bad people.
You take care.
People to side with. I mean, they have some interesting folks.
Good. But yeah, I also
saw
just
the Blue Lions since they seem to be more.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those
I guess the term is they're more what I like.
What are they good for? I wonder if anyone's still
I
alive
like.
here.
They're more guardians and
so
officers.
we can follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still
And
work.
also they seem to be.
Then there was light.
And also they
Oh,
seem to
man, I
be.
do love me some light.
I guess the best way to put it is all of them are nobles, but they're nobles with a certain different air to them.
I do like the Golden Deer because they're not all nobles; they're more commoners, which is kind of it's kind of nice.
What was that?
Yeah.
Hate
Whereas
that noise. I can
where
feel
the Blue
eyes
Lions
on
are mostly just full-on nobles, but nobles with at least a good cause. And so far, one of my favorites out of the Blue Lions, which is Mercedes.
Okay.
I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, that is the proper way to pronounce Mercedes.
Is an interesting one because while she's a noble, she was raised as a commoner.
What was it?
Dunno, let's find out.
She's very gentle and sweet,
Hello?
and I love her.
Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up,
It's worth seeking out.
With the... I am possibly thinking that besides Eldegard, most of the Black Eagles seem to be...
And their tormented souls just
I guess the best way to put it would be, they seem to be not nobles,
It's playing with us.
just more like regular common folk that have gotten by.
I'm gonna count to 3. On 3.
At least
you
somewhat.
open the door.
Hard to
Got it?
tell,
All
really.
right.
I do not even know what the general theming is of Fire Emblem Three Houses.
3.
Nope.
It's really weird. All I know is that the marriage option is still present.
Great.
However, I think it's more just a side thing instead of really important.
Good. Good.
However, there are some awkward things.
Yeah, like the whole being able to raise your character's abilities as a teacher. I do like that you're a teacher. I do like that you're a teacher in this game.
What I'm more referring to is still on some of the marriage options is that you remember that green-haired girl that's mainly been a thing in most of the trailers and most of the basically promotional material?
Yeah.
Well, in particular, you can marry her, and, well, the small, tiny child thing is one thing, but also it's the fact that
Wait, what?
no one
what?
else can see her but you.
What?
Yeah, apparently she's only visible to you, and you can marry her, and...
Okay, firstly, what does that mean for you? And secondly, Draven?
Yes. Oh, you're in some dang dark caverns.
What are the crests? I don't know what the crests are, and they keep being brought, and they're repeatedly brought up.
Crests. I mean,
Pleased to
I
know that I've
have
never seen one.
no idea. Yeah, I mean, if I'm imagining crests, I'm imagining all of the different faction symbols.
I mean, apparently they're character specific. Apparently, there's some sort of like noble crest.
Oh no, not again.
What are you thinking
no.
of?
I hear crest, and it's just like every character has a crest. And I'm just like, oh no, not more magical crests, not more of this bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Ahem. Family crests.
Right, right. And the whole... Okay, yeah, right. Makes sense.
Not more of this bullshit.
Hey, didn't we already?
Holy shit. Well, here's the first.
What?
There's no room to swing a sword in here.
Well, I mean, as a first, I'm gonna try to put this in the best way possible. I don't know if this is a first, but we actually have a character with a full name for once.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, at least so far.
Right?
And I'm going to quote this. Eldegard von Harrisvelg. A full fucking name. In a Fire Emblem game.
Okay.
That's new.
A dead end.
Holy shit! And it's for more!
Uh-oh. Where'd the lights go? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think I'm sensing... I think I have a faint sense of danger.
Well, yes, of course.
No big deal. Get lost.
Christ, that was annoying.
Those are some tricky little goblins.
I hate that they're trying to do jump scares that I already know about. They're not even that scary. They weren't even that scary the first time.
Must have died, huh?
Oh, great.
Gotta keep moving.
Great. Jeremy's gone. Oh.
Hmm.
Draven, what do we talk about?
I have no idea.
Give me something. I've been doing all the talk starting. You do something this time.
Well, I'm sure you've been informed about the new murder event that's going on.
Which one?
The new murder event that was going on in Yield JP.
Story.
I was not.
Well, allow me to point out, it's kind of the same as the last murder event, but a bit different, so to speak. I'm going to put it in the best way I can possible. It's essentially a gathering of a few servants along with one new one.
Oh, Bartholomew.
In total.
Oh, you're talking about the one with Bartholomew?
Yeah, Bartholomew Roberts.
Ryder, right?
He's most likely going to be a rider. I have many doubts that he'd be anything else, unless unless he qualifies under a different classification.
Like what? Saber?
Saber. I mean, hell, if anything, he could technically weirdly classify as a berserker with the fact of his legend.
Wait, hear that?
Or maybe an archer. Who the hell knows anymore? All I know is that Pirate's Code is probably going to be one of his skills, and it better be rad.
Ooh, this looks promising.
An ominous sort of way. Stay sharp.
Definitely would like you to look over those characters at some point. You'll probably enjoy going through them.
I will do it once I'm done streaming.
Fair.
And hey, we finally have machinery for Prompto.
Yay!
Sick of this bloody long. It was just lying on the ground. Oh, this looks like an ambush point if I've ever seen one.
I'm going all out.
Oh, yeah.
Sure want to talk.
Giant spider, kill it. Kill it now, please. Oh, I hate spiders. I hate spiders so much.
There is a level that you have reached, and it's kind of hilarious.
What?
You have gone from just... you just went from like calm, and then straight hate to...
Look, you try having a spider as big as your hand being in your room when you were 12. Then get back to me. If my mother hadn't backing me up, I don't know what it would have done to me. I am scared. I am only really scared of two things: spiders and heights.
Heights are the worst.
If somebody gave me a spiders and heights are my two least favorite things in the world. Mostly.
That's weird.
The hell?
Tomb of the Conqueror.
Ugh. Ham allergies. I really do. It's like hell.
Don't
Pure
remind me.
hell.
Oh, hey, I got... Oh, is that an axe? Or a halberd? Is that a halberd? I think it's a halberd. Double blade halberd. Ow!
So knocked borrows the old
Okay.
king's powers.
More or less. At this rate, he'll soon
And now you've got a mystical magical
Out
axe.
of line. Well, what's it? Like,
And now I'm going to look to see if I can't access any of the tombs at this point. I'm pretty sure I can access at least one.
Do.
Let's see.
Now to figure out where to go.
So yeah, 7 of the royal arms are not are story progress. So I'm looking at the rest. West of the disc.
I should probably eat something eventually. Hunger is reaching an all-time. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Do 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 do.
I'm just trying to find a map.
Pray that map works. Well.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you found it.
It's in the lean area between in the Balog mines. Where's that? Let me see. Okay, this didn't help me. Okay, I should stop looking at websites and just go to the images. Here we go. Okay. It is... It's right around here, apparently.
Oh?
Which means I have a bit of a drive. And I'm gonna have to use my gun.
Yeah.
Finally picked. Good to hear. I have a task. The Empire.
Well.
It's left. I believe you
Well.
met Monica.
All solutions can be found by the solving.
Go see her.
All solutions can be found via the power of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Come to think of it, we did spy a large structure. Yeah. Hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
Now it's time to start running.
Down a whole stronghold.
Can we really do this?
The marshal
Well,
thinks we can,
at
or
least
he would
it's
have
not
asked us.
that far of a
Fast is
run.
fast. Right.
There's colors in this area. Those things can inflict instant death.
The car requires charge from the particles in the air.
Like this one.
Well, you just need to run faster. All of the faster. Faster.
Oh, it's level 34. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot that thing was level 34.
Man, who knew Core was such a badass?
Me?
He's on our side.
Manny?
Just grumbling to myself. Because I know exactly, I know exactly what this what this optional content, this optional dungeon I'm doing entails. It requires me firing away at a monster with my handgun for about half an hour.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
We found the way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
This is gonna take a while.
We've been on the move all night. Perhaps we should find a place to rest nearby. I'll take the wheel from here. So be it. I only ask you keep the recklessness to a minimum. Time to go.
All right.
Well, back to my suffering. By that I mean back to trying to stitch up something while just commentating.
I'm gonna have to restock for gas at some point.
Who is this Monica person?
A servant of the Crown's Guard.
Oh yeah.
Gladio and myself.
Probably need to do
She's
that.
one of my father's best, along with Dustin, who's guarding my sister.
Good to know we still have people we can count on outside the city.
Well, I know that the main quest says that it says to go that way,
That what I
but
think it was?
oh
Looked
boy.
demonic to me.
Why here?
Oh.
Why now?
Don't want to find out.
Same here. I say we step on it.
No slacking.
Well, time to find Iron Giant. Shit. No, not this again.
Try not to die.
I'll try. Yeah, by the way, he can use gravity magic.
I can keep
You must excel at not dying.
I'm impressed. What's the best way to hurt these things?
The more you excel at not dying, the more fine you'll be.
Bronto's barely hanging on.
Probably.
The sun's starting to come up, which means this thing can't last much longer. Demons don't like the sun. Nope, nope.
Got it.
Pronto! Token killed. Duly noted. Token killed. Same to you.
Prompto, get up.
One false move. Gladio! Ain't got much life left in it. Let's finish this.
Do 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 do.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death, and yet we're all very much alive.
Agreed. We're alive.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Okay, so I can fight an Iron Giant then.
Yay.
Oh, this is awesome. This music.
Huh? It was apparently time for some fanboying while I read the stupidest shit ever.
I'm actually not that big a fan of 7.
Well, it's still nice music.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it.
No, you bloody well can't. Ah. Ah, this is perfect.
Do we have to walk?
And here we are. Time to go into a place I really shouldn't yet.
Somehow we're still alive. The universe is regarding this as surprising and problematic.
Yeah, I know. Which is why it's planning to kill me inside this mine.
Well, put those running legs to good use.
Let's just do this.
Wow, that might be the oldest elevator I've
You should
ever
have enough
stepped
speed
next to.
comparable to something.
This thing's ancient. You sure it's safe?
One way to find out.
Defeat the monster in the innermost sanctum. Oh, you have no idea, game. I think it's suffice to say that once I've gotten this next weapon, the stream is done.
That is, if you can, who can get said weapon.
Oh, I will. It will just take whacking it for the next half an hour.
It's been around a while.
Can only guess.
It's level 50.
Know what sort of place this is?
The sort that's infested with bloodthirsty demons. Am I warned?
Red hot, I'd say.
Give me a break.
Well, there's no telling how deep the shaft goes.
All the way to hell.
Now then.
Here we are.
We could always take it down deeper.
Bit of a shot in the dark, don't you think?
Fine, game. I'll ride the damn thing deeper. Here we go. I'm not going any deeper than this, though.
Anyone hear that rumbling?
Oh! Oh! Mine cart.
Ramshackle, to say the least.
Yeah. With plenty
The
of
world
nooks and
seems to be
crannies
trying.
for things to jump
The
out at
world
you.
seems to be trying to murder you.
Don't.
I think our last quote about the universe seems to be yeah.
Say your prayers.
Oh boy.
Not good to throw daggers in the dark. Be nice to brighten things up in here. Get off! Can't stop not. What can I say?
Ah, damn you, give me that potion.
Sorry about that.
Nothing to it.
Now then.
Try this. There's no room to swing a sword in here. Don't hit me.
Well, I've exhausted the Danganronpa attack on top of it. So let's
What comes down must go up.
see what Fate Grand Order gets me.
Draven,
Instance. Yes.
I have to go deeper inside this place. Just remind me that you're here. I don't like this place. It scares me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it seems to be the darker.
Fuck. It was less the thing jumping out, more the damn music.
Right.
I am badly affected by music, so that it's the music that gets me, not the monsters. Oh,
Weird.
The hell?
I remember this place. Draven, do you see what I see up ahead?
Not exactly.
Do you see that figure up ahead of us?
Yeah, okay, now I see it. And now...
That's the boss.
Come on, carts
Well,
again?
good luck to you.
Shut up.
I'll just be standing over here. Out of its range. Oh.
Oh, fuck me.
That...
Oh! Stupid things are stealing my potions.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I told you that it was a little 50. Fuck.
Yeah, but what I'm more interested in is the fact that, like, at first it just seems like a fake out, like you were fighting goblins, and then out of nowhere, fucking Miyamoto Musashi over there comes in and smacks your sorry face.
Shut up.
What the fuck? I'll admit, that's a fake out, it can't make you think, oh, this is the thing you have to catch, an annoyance, and then, just out of nowhere, the actual fucking samurai just comes out and smacks your ass. That's, okay, that I like. That's the kind of fake out that I like. And it wasn't even like just a thing.
Someone's a fan of ventilation.
They're like words. It just popped up out of the fucking ground, basically. Out of the ether.
Damn it. No more potions for you. They're mine. Things stole all my potions.
Yeah, you probably need those, don't you?
Yeah, these things like to steal them, which makes them annoying. Down we go.
Down we go into the ever famous fun pit.
Yeah, fun. I know what's at the end of this. I don't know exactly what's...
Death, suffering, the
Yep.
inevitable crushing anxiety of life.
Yep.
Hey, I remember him.
See, there he is. And now I'm going to spend the rest of this time not hitting him, and instead running.
Well, folks, I think we know where this is going.
Time to fire endlessly, and I'm gonna point warp now.
I think we know where this is going, folks, so I'm just gonna let my buddy here just
I gotta whack this thing for like 30 damage for the next half an hour to kill it.
Be nice to brighten things up in here.
Why are you doing it then?
To get a weapon.
Is it really that worth it?
Look, it's the best thing I can do at this point.
Fair. I guess at least it's exploitable.
Oh yeah, I've done this before, okay? I've actually beaten him before, so... Actually no, I beat him at a lower level.
I see. Well, at least you'll do it faster?
No. Because It can do that.
Right. I'm... Okay.
One shot.
Pronto, you're up.
Told you this thing was dangerous.
Nice one, Pronto.
Yeah. I mean, I took a guess that it was dangerous before, but that's a problem.
No biggie.
Also, I'm out of Phoenix down, so...
Yeah, that's my big problem.
I should have got more, but oh well.
Oh well, stay out of range.
I am not using Mark. No, that would bring me down to its level.
It's nothing.
Nope.
This can't be. Highness.
Excuse me while I fight this thing now.
Yeah, don't worry. It's fine. I'm here. I'll just be here. Watching this entire thing go down and questioning everything.
Don't.
Okay.
Pronto, you're up.
Easier just to grind. Maybe it'd be easier to grind for the event currency on just the first. Yeah, it probably is easier to do that.
I'd like to know if this thing has about 50,000 health.
Get back.
Yeah, I told you, instant death.
Well, that's a you problem.
Well, yeah, duh.
That's a you problem, and it's going to remain a you problem.
Well, duh. What do you expect?
I expect nothing less from our peerless and fearless leader.
Shut up.
Just try not to die.
Well, you have no idea. So to make life a bit easier on me, I'm gonna steal Prompto's Lionheart. No! Ooh, that would've been bad. Where'd he go? Yeah, this takes a while.
This is gonna be good. As I know, it's this pure suffering. Oh, shit.
It's not suffering, it's boring, is what it is.
My question is, why have you decided to do this?
Simple. I wanted something interesting to happen.
This isn't interesting. This is hell.
Exactly.
This is an entire batch of anything that shouldn't even exist.
Draven, I beat this thing at level 7.
I know, but it's really not a fun thing for the audience.
You think I care?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have some entertainment, although I'm just finding it funny that it just somehow has not figured out your strategy yet.
It cannot leave that bottom floor. It's impossible for it to leave the bottom floor.
I'm however gonna guess that eventually it just starts to get too close to the wall to the point where you just keep hitting the floor.
Which is why you have to point warp to that other point. Essentially, the strategy is hit this thing until it's too close for you to hit it, point warp to that point, rinse and repeat. And with the Lionheart, instead of this taking about 200 hits, it's gonna take about 50. Sorry, did I say 200? I meant 2,000.
I'm just gonna go back to my browsing.
Have fun. Like, it physically cannot hit me from up here. Even beginning from that. Whoa! Okay, it can. I forgot it could hit me from this point. Viewers, if you just want to skip ahead to the end of the video, go for it. It's not like you're missing anything important.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna let this happen. Or, okay, the game won't let me. Am I insane? Yes. Do I care? No.
I don't think you ever cared.
No, I don't. I'd like to note that yes, this is the fastest way to do it because your allies will just die. Like, your allies can maybe deal a bit of damage, mostly Gladio with Tempest, but that's it. I mean, look at my hit counter. 70, 80 hits at this point. This thing has thousands of HP. And Draven,
Yep.
you know what the worst part is? I did legitimately kill this thing once in my own time. I lost all my items because its instant death properties were just too strong. I'd also like to note, the Lionheart is the second strongest gun in the game. The next strongest is you can only get in the after game, to my knowledge. No, the end of the game. Like, the very end of the game. AKA, this is the fastest it can go, and it's also the safest, because if you don't do this, you will use up probably close to 50 Phoenix Downs, because this thing can instantly kill you. Well, I'm going to look at that list now.
That list of characters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going on pause for a bit.
Well, no. I'm still going to be fighting it, but it's just me clicking the circle button for hours.
I'm guessing you found the perfect angle?
Yes, actually.
He hasn't seemed to move yet.
He can't move.
Well, I mean, he hasn't... Well, what I'm saying is he hasn't moved from his particular spot. is what I'm saying.
No, he literally can't. He can't move because
No, what I'm
his AI won't let him.
The specific spot he is standing in right now, he hasn't seemed to have moved.
He can't. His AI is if you can see the enemy, attack. If not, do not move.
Yeah, so you've essentially reached the perfect angle just to keep shooting him for about a total of 10,000 years.
No, about another 15-20 minutes.
It feels like 1,000 years.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this one. I want to look at this when I'm dealing with gunfire in my ears.
Well, to at least calm me down, at least have this.
Fair. Oh hey, I seem to have found a better weak point because. Oh hello there, T-Rex.
What's that?
That's a nice image.
It is.
Instead of doing 190 damage, I am now doing 300.
Yay!
And sometimes dealing close to 700 with a crit. What's up, T-Rex? I'm just killing a boss far earlier than I should by essentially cheating.
Via the power of beating the AI, rise up against the machines.
I mean, the AI literally can't move because he can't see me. To my knowledge, he can't see me. To my knowledge, this thing can't see me, which is why it isn't trying anything. And hey, Draven, look at its health bar.
Oh wow, it's almost there.
This is cool to you, Draven. No. Okay, I have to be careful here. Damn it, I'm back down to 150 per shot. Because Noctis decided to move.
I guess he decided to take up the... well, you'll get back up there eventually.
I'm already back to about 200 or 190 per hit. Yeah. How is this cool to you, T-Rex? I'm just shooting a boss like I've been doing for like the past 8 minutes. I mean, this... I'm not sure how anyone would find this fun. Like, legitimately, I'm just hit. Noctis! Oh boy, it moved. Oh, this thing decided to move. Never mind, it decided to stop. It's moving a little, but not really. Huh. Okay, it's moving around, but it still can't hit me. Like... Okay, so Draven, it moved back a bit, but it still can't hit me.
I mean, as long as it can't kill you, then everything's fine.
Oh, I have to move up. I have to move up again.
As long as it can't kill you, everything is okay.
I have to move now.
Yeah, that isn't the worst thing in existence.
Oh my god. No, it kind of is. I had a pattern game.
That's like what you can get. It's the suffering you have to deal with when it comes to just this.
There, I brought this on myself.
You're here to suffer, and it's for everyone's amusement.
I mean, I'm not really suffering, Draven. I'm bored.
That counts as suffering.
How?
Well, what is the worst thing that can I mean, it's kind of worse than getting hit with a lot of pain.
Well, shit.
Pain.
It killed me.
See, now you understand. Uh-oh.
Wait. Mega Phoenix, activate! Okay, that will do.
Well,
I can keep the steel in check.
well, that brought everyone up, and now you have your human meat shields back.
About us. Tell us what to do.
Oh no, this is my second time fighting this thing. Oh no! Oh god! No! No!
Well, your human meat shields are back.
Not for long. No!
Long enough. Okay.
And Ignis is already dead.
Noted. Just don't do any follow-up attacks with your teammates.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's a strict and easy way to get your ass kicked.
And I'm out of Phoenix Downs permanently.
Yep.
And Gladio can take a few hits.
Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
Woo! That nearly hit me.
Don't overdo it.
Gladio, say your prayers. Nice work, Gladio.
Like, this is actually kind of working. I mean, I'm gonna use all my items for this, but
Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
for Christ's sake, Gladio. Well, he's dead. And for some reason, this thing hasn't noticed Prompto yet. Like, this thing literally can't even... Like, Prompto's just kind of whacking it every now and again, and hasn't noticed him yet. Never mind. Oh boy.
I have reached a state of suffering that can only be described as...
Oh god! Oh! I fell.
Did you get back up?
Yes. Oh, that was close.
Good for you. Glad you managed to escape near certain death via lucky break.
I mean, I do have a dodge, Draven.
Yeah, but you're not the dodging kind of person.
In this game I am, because I don't have shields yet, and a shield wouldn't help against this thing. Well, once I get a shield, I mean, dodging isn't that much of a problem. Okay.
You okay?
I'm gonna go up here. See if I can't hit him here. See if shooting up here won't help. Away from it. Definitely not.
Almost dead.
Yeah.
Almost.
You know, the good thing is this thing can't actually, use range attacks.
The only thing it seems to have is an AoE thing.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Along with that huge flash, they can't hit me up here. I mean, it's trying. Yeah, this is like what I did for the entirety of the last fight, of the last time I fought this thing.
Fun. Exhilarating. High, tense action.
I mean, it kind of is, because one hit and I'm dead.
Well, just try to survive. You'll be okay.
Whoa! I'm trying. Seems to be moving. Whoa! Nope. Something.
You alive?
Yeah.
Great. Now I won't need to pick up your corpse.
Shot it.
Hey, it's not almost worry. I'm not a cleaner, you know.
Can you even get down here?
Probably with enough ammunition. The cleaning bill will be astronomical,
Oh,
though.
for Christ's sake.
Are you still alive?
Barely. And this thing will not just fucking die. It's like in a tiny hole I can't quite reach. Oh my god. I'm so close to this thing. Oh! Ooh, okay.
The tensity of this is high and destructive.
I mean, look at his health bar.
Yeah, I can see the health bar. It's literally as low as it can get.
Certainly wouldn't be the first time. Have a look around.
It's dead.
Oh, finally.
I got an A+ for a time. It expected me to do this.
Cannonball for me.
To be fair, I don't think I can blame you.
Impeccable.
Yeah,
I don't
fair.
think I can blame you when that thing has the ability to cause instant death.
Yeah, fair.
Now, get that weapon and get the hell out of there.
I am. I just I don't remember where the damn weapon is. It's been
Holy
so
shit.
long since I got this.
Well, you have to forget the monster. Now you just need to locate the weapon. It should not be far from the monster, right?
Yeah, maybe it's up here. It might be up here.
Well, time to find out. Welcome back, Heck. If you just wanted to know what happened, well, my buddy here won. Somehow.
After a long ass amount of working for it.
But hey, in the end, it worked out. All was right in the end.
That's not the right way forward. That's not
Okay.
the way forward, so.
Is it through that giant hole in that wall?
Which giant hole, Draven? You're gonna have to point me towards it.
Okay, I'm asking if it's that giant hole that's right near that giant chasm. The one that's shining light through the area
I don't
at
know.
the bottom.
This might be that way.
Oh.
I think this is the right way forward.
Hope and pray.
Yeah. That is not it. This is something else.
No dice, won't budge.
For every lock, there exists a key.
Or like a magical key that can unlock any door. Like from the video games.
Or that.
Aha!
Makes the hassle worthwhile.
Found it. Tomb of the Clever. And all that for a crossbow. You wanna know what's worse? It took me twice as long to kill that thing when I first did it.
I don't want to think about that. I just think I've suffered long enough.
At least it wasn't me that suffered. Actually, I actually had fun with this. The Tomb of the Tall? Ugh, I can't get to the Tomb of the Tall until the after game.
Are you particularly telling me
You can't actually get you can't actually get all the royal arms until the after game.
So are you telling me that we were here for that long
And yes.
for nothing?
No, we have to come. No, at some point we have to go. Oh no! I went the wrong way. Fuck. No, that locked door we have to go back to eventually. Oh my god. Or,
So
or
you're
one,
essentially
or
saying
one of. We have to go
all
back to. We have to go back to one of them. Also, I think I went the wrong way. Fuck.
Well, hopefully it doesn't respawn.
It can't, to my knowledge, and even if it does, I just have to click return to the entrance. No, what our lovely viewer is saying is that at some point you have to get the key near a certain tomb if you want to get out. That's one of the sacred weapons? Which one? Okay, fuck. Which sacred weapons isn't there? To my knowledge, they're all on the map. The 12th one. T-Rex, which one is the 12th one? Like, what's the name? Also, guys, in case you didn't know, once T-Rex gives me the name of the weapon, this stream is going to end. Because I'm exhausted. And my voice is done.
I'm questioning all existence.
Okay. This has been Rakshashay playing Final Fantasy 15 Encore.
And it's been me, your co-commentator,
Everyone's favorite Vagabond Draven. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you folks next time, where we use all this EXP we just got. Bye.